What's up, Slay Nation? Justin, New York Kayak Series Director, coming to you for a quick little meeting tonight. We're going to discuss the next live event, number 4, Saranac Lakes. And this is going to be the double down event with BattleFish Charter. So we're going to bring on AJ from BattleFish real quick. Welcome on, AJ.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So next week, next Saturday, big event. I'm ready for this one. I know it's your hometown, so.
Yeah, I'm ready to defend myself on this one, all right?
You want to tell everybody what the belt is?
Well, the belt is for our series biggest bag. So we run our own series, and we're going to do this one exactly like you guys. And whoever puts in the biggest bag throughout our series wins the BattleFish belt. I also have a maroon one, so this one's for the ladies.
Yeah, so right now, who's winning that one from the first event? That was Frank?
Yep. No, it was Frank got second place.
At the end.
Yep. Oh geez, I'm slipping on his name right now. 85 inches is the biggest bag right now.
Okay, 85 inches. So should be able to take that out hopefully at this next event. Saranac's got some nice fish in it, so.
I bet someone hits 100 inches up here.
Really, that'd be insane.
Yep.
I think the record right now for a New York event is 99.25.
Well, it's about to be 101, and it's going to be me.
That'd be nice. I'd love to see you back on the water. I think we all want to see that.
I think we all do too.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I know I want to cover a couple things. Like you said, it's you're running your own Tourney X event yourself on Tourney X, $35. No membership fee, just straight up $35 to get in. And for ours, this is also an open event for us. $45 if you're a member of Slay Nation anywhere, but $55 if you're a non-member. 2 separate events, but they're both run on Tourney X, so you can submit your fish at the same time to both events. So now we're talking about Tourney X for this one, and I know we had some issues at the last event in Old Forge. Make sure if you don't have service, because there's a lot of places on Saranac that you won't have service, you can't upload fish to the leaderboard. You can still upload those fish to the live well. And it's the easiest way to keep track of your fish during the day when you don't have service. Easy way to know what you have to call out once you do get your limit. And that'll keep you in the running for the monster bass as well. If you want to submit those early, but you don't have service, you don't have to run all over the lake looking for service for that. Just upload them to the live well. When you upload to the live well or leaderboard, it's going to ask you if you want to submit it to both events, the BattleFish event and the Slay Nation event. So if you're doubling down like me and all the other guys, you can do that. See, AJ, somebody's already got their money on your wife. I would not bet against her myself.
Oh no, I wouldn't either. Did you see that bass she pulled in at Cayuga? Blew my mind. That was such a great event.
Yeah, hopefully we get a repeat of that one. I was going to talk about boundaries real quick. Or you want to talk about boundaries?
Sure. So we're going to fish upper, lower, and middle Saranac. But they all extend to these little side ponds and lakes. For lower, we have Osita Lake, Kiwassa Lake, and Lake Flower. Then we float up into upper, and we have Fish Creek Ponds. I believe Follinsby Clear is in there. Weller Pond is on middle, if you can make it back that far. God bless your soul. There's a lot of really great spots to fish out here. Yeah,
I'm not huge on, I know there's a lot of places you can get to. If you can get into a backwater anywhere on any of these Saranac lakes, I don't mind. You're in play to me. I mean, you can cover a lot of water up here. I know that.
Yep. I think that the key, and I'll tell everybody, find a spot that the big boats can't get to. Because we can do it.
Yep. And there's plenty of that. I know I fished a lot of lower in the last 2 times I've done a tournament in Saranac. And either way you go from the boat launch, you can go a different way and get to some backwater places. And there's some big fish in those backwater spots. I've been all the way from Osita all the way back to Maine, lower Saranac there by the islands. And there's big fish all over in there. It's just getting into those spots, like you said, that are either tucked away from the wind if we got one of those kind of days, or just away from the boat traffic, because there's a lot of recreational traffic, obviously, on Saranac.
Yep. Now, there is a couple lock systems between the ponds, second pond and Osita. There's a lock system there. I highly encourage if you want to use it, just go ahead and use it. Our boats are not carryable. Most of them are not. So just go ahead and throw your boat in the lock system, and then you don't have to pull it out of the water either.
Yeah, I used it last year for that event with like 3 other boats. I think it's like before 9 o'clock. You got to manually do it yourself. Is it
Yep, but after that, there'll be an attendant there, and he can just fly
for the
through
way
it.
back. Yep. But yeah, that's a good way to go. Is that the only lock that they would have to deal with for this one?
There is another one between middle and upper, but nobody ever makes it through that one. I mean, no one makes it that far.
Okay. Yeah, for launches, launch anywhere. If you're at the islands, like you said, up by first pond, second pond, all of that, you can go either way. I think there's a launch in Lake Flower. There's launches all over Upper Saranac. I don't know much about
Kawasta has a launch.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, there's launches all over the place for this event. There's plenty of places to fish. I've fished all 3. I've caught fish in all 3, so it seems to be pretty good. What else we got to talk about? With barrier, we got the boundaries. Tourney times. So you and I talked about this before the event. I talked to this with the other directors, and we settled on 5 a.m. for first launch, 5:30 for first cast, 2 p.m. for last cast, and 3 p.m. for final submission and awards. That gives you an hour from last cast to get to the awards and submit your fish. How's the service from like going towards like Woods and Waters, which is where the awards are?
So at Woods and Waters parking lot, you're going to have fine service. You can submit everything from there if you're there on time. But a lot of these ponds, service is going to be in and out, right? Especially right around the boat launches. A lot of them has really sketchy service. So plan on not having service when you are on the water at some points. And if you save yourself enough time, Woods and Waters has good service.
Okay. That's what everybody's got to remember is you might have to play that into your strategy is if you know you have no service and it's 1 o'clock, you might have to get back to your launch a little early and get in your vehicle and get over to Woods and Waters just to upload it if you need to. Just know where you got to do that. Last submission will be 3 o'clock for both events. Like you said, we're running both. All the times for both events are the same. The only thing really that'll be different is the identifier for both events, and you do need both identifiers on your card or on your hand. Do you allow the hand or all that stuff too?
Yep.
Okay, so if you want to write it on your hand, write both identifiers. If you want to write it on a card, write both on the card. Just make sure you have both identifiers if you're going to double down. Well, Pete's in the house.
Hey, Peter.
Good to see Pete in there. Hopefully we get to see Pete next weekend. But
I think Peter's the only guy who stands a chance against this guy.
That's right. Well, I don't know. Your wife might have something to do with that.
Not if I put a hole in her boat.
Own house. Well, I know my dad's coming for it. I know he's excited about it. We've both fished Saranac quite a few times, and it's pretty good. We've got people coming all the way as far as Buffalo for this one already that I know of. So
awesome.
They're going to see some water that they've never seen before. Saranac's a different place, and you know what I mean.
Yep.
Anything else you want to cover on boundaries or submissions? Catch boards, I guess we should talk about.
Yep. Not all I can fish with the catch board, so I'm going to try to convert most of them over. And if they don't have one, I know that a few of your tournament directors are going to bring a couple extras. So we're going to try to use all catch boards for this.
Yep. I'm bringing 2 myself. I know Josh has got an extra one, I think, so I'll have Josh bring one. And so I'll talk to a couple other guys. I know we'll have at least 3 to 5 extras if you need them.
Awesome.
So if anybody needs a board, just get a hold of me or AJ before the event, and we can meet up. I'll be there at least 2 days before the event doing some pre-fishing. And there's Pete. Pete says he has an extra board as well if anybody needs it. So we'll have plenty of extra boards for anybody that does not have a catch board. Just get a hold of one of us, 2 directors, and we'll put you in place to get a catch board for this event. Yeah, you can, Josh, if you want. I'm going to bring my big board, my 32-inch board too, just in case I needed a 4th board for somebody. So we'll definitely have the board covered, AJ. That's not going to be a problem.
Awesome. We appreciate that. Thank you, Justin.
All right, and then want to tell everybody about food?
Ooh, so we are going to have the award ceremony catered by Barley Sandwich, and I promise you, he makes the best food around. Justin will tell you that turkey sandwich is the best in the world. He also offers chicken shawarma, usually an Italian sub. All the time it changes. If you want ahi tuna, sometimes he has that. I'll let you know more options the day or two beforehand. But look forward to bringing $10. It's $10 for a meal, and it's well worth it.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. That's what. After I got done with last weekend with that event, man, we're tired and beat. We usually try to hit some kind of like hot dog stand or something on the way. It was nice to be able to just go right to the awards and grab a sandwich to eat. So, and it was a damn good turkey sandwich. So you aren't kidding about that.
Yeah, it gave everybody energy, and it kind of changed the mood in the parking lot, didn't it?
Oh yeah, especially after you had your fun in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do the awards at Woods and Waters. I don't know if you want to tell everybody about Woods and Waters. Where's that?
Yep. Woods and Waters is our local sporting goods shop. It's right here in town, and they're a Jackson kayak dealer. So they'll probably have about 40 boats or so on display, and I recommend you check out the brand new Jackson Nar.
That's awesome. Yeah, we got to see it last weekend. That thing was pretty cool. So it's gnarly, just like I said it is.
Yeah,
it's
sure
a big boat. It's a big one.
37 inches wide, 140 pounds. It is untippable. It's a pedal drive, but it's a new pedal drive system, and it is deadly quiet. It is really cool.
Yeah, come on out and check that out. They'll have at least one on display. They might be sold out by then, but
I bought the other one, so
there you go. So there's one down already. So anything else you think we're missing for this event? Double check what I was thinking of. Catch board, 12-inch minimum, 5-fish limit as usual. Yeah, I think that's it, man.
Minimum. I haven't had a minimum on my tournaments, but I'm going to make a 12-inch minimum for this one, just so everyone knows.
Okay. All right then, man. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go next weekend. I'm excited to get out there. I'm going to get at least one day of pre-fishing, maybe two. Do a little camping out there. It's the best place to camp. No question about that. So. My dad will be out there with me, a couple other our slayers, and we'll double down with BattleFish and see if we can pull some extra money. Should be a good payout if you double down and take first place.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah. All right, man. Oh, and want to make sure that, and so everybody doesn't know, AJ and BattleFish is sponsoring the Slay Nation Angler of the Year, which is that over there from last year. And I won it. So Jake Turner's in first right now. And this rod from AJ is custom. You'll get that with it too. And if you're really good, you can try to take that belt home with you. Or the guys. What color's the other one?
Maroon and gold.
Okay. Josh might take the pink one still, but maybe you can win them. If you can take home the belt from BattleFish and this rod, you're probably going to have a pretty good year.
You know, it takes a real man to rock pink.
That is true. That is true. All right, man. Well, I'm excited to see you again next weekend, man. Hopefully you keep getting better and get back out there as fast as you can. I know we want you back out there and kicking some ass out there like you did at Cayuga. And I know you want to get back out there, but
I sure do. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you too, man. And so all the Slayers, we'll see you next week. If you got any questions, message me, message any of our directors. If you got a question for BattleFish, his contact info is right on the Facebook page all the time. Hit him up in a Facebook message or email, and we'll get back to you on his event as well. So everybody have a good one, and we'll see you next weekend. Take it easy, AJ.
All right. Take care, guys.